course you realize who you're talking to.
Of course. And that's why I'm taking this opportunity to inform you that this town has been cheated by touring actors for the last time.
But you're not going to arrest me, are you?
Less than you can pay up.
Are you questioning the credit of Famous Players International, sir?
No, just yours.
But you're not going to hold me responsible just because our manager's absconded, are you?
We sure are. Somebody got to pay up right now, or somebody got to go to the pokey.
But couldn't you wait until after tonight's performance?
Tonight's performance?
Ha!
And just who is left to perform? Your entire company has vanished.
But that's the whole point. There will be a performance tonight. You see, what we had in mind...
Hi, Dudley Lester. My old friend. How are you these days?
Well, if it isn't Rich Rancher Rogers. And how is the wealthiest man in West Texas?
Oh, fine, my boy, just fine. My word, you do look troubled.
I am. This fella here refuses to extend my credit anymore. And this chappie wants to put me in jail.
This is outrageous. Gentlemen, you may trust this sterling character implicitly. And any such credit as he may wish to request, I will underwrite with my entire fortune.
I saw the show.
Oh, really? Did you like it?
Pardon me, ma'am.
All right, boys, let's take a little walk
Do
now.
not manhandle me. I should speak to my lawyer. Do not be down your hands.
Will you let me worry
Put
about
me down your hands.
Hold on there a second, big horse. Sheriff, you arresting these two men?
That's right.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
We're Texas Rangers, Sheriff. And if I'm not mistaken, this man's name is Newton Weeks.
Yeah, that's who he is, all right.
I thought so. I've been trailing him for 3 hard, long weeks. Weeks. We have a priority arrest on this man, Sheriff.
We have? For him?
Yes, Joe. Now, who's this other fella?
Sebastian Hargreaves III.
He's Dudley Lester, the first.
Uh-huh. I've got a priority arrest for him, too.
What have I done?
Yeah, what's the charges, Ranger?
Framus.
Framus?
Fram?
Framus.
He's right. I admit it. I framist in Fort Worth.
I didn't.
You most certainly did, and I was with you.
Newton, these are Texas Rangers.
That's right. And a state offense takes priority over a local one, right, Sheriff?
Yeah, I guess so. Framus?
Framus. Right, Joe?
You're telling it, Chad.
That's right, Joe.
These actors assign chits all over town. What about that?
Well, that's a local problem, mister, and us Texas Rangers don't ever involve ourselves in local problems.
Newton, let the sheriff have us. A few bad debts is one thing, but the Texas Rangers...
It's no good, Dudley. The game is up. I knew the Rangers would get us eventually.
I still don't remember framacing.
All right, now, you two, you're coming with us. You have any other belongings?
Yeah, they got a rented horse and wagon outside packed ready to go. I caught him trying to skip out of town.
Good job, Sheriff. Good job. I have to make a full report on this to the state capitol, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit if you didn't receive a special commendation for arresting these two desperados.
Desperado.
Yes, Joe, desperados. All right, now, come on, you two. Let's go, and no funny business. Cover him, Joe. Thanks again, Sheriff. Good job.
Weeks I haven't seen you in so
long. Chad, you're a lifesaver. You're
really just returning an old favor, part. Joe, I want you to meet an old friend of mine, Newton Weeks from down New Orleans way. He's an actor.
Well, I figured he You had to be kidding.
Joe. Dudley Lester, my partner.
How do you do? Mr. Lester? Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Nice to see you. Tell me, Newt, that old tin badge arresting you two fellas, nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, no, just a monetary misunderstanding.
Uh-huh.
Old show business story, really. Our ex-manager ran off with all the box office receipts.
Oh.
Took every penny.
Including our wages.
Yes, so naturally we had to sign a few tabs around town.
Oh,
Hotel
naturally.
bills,
Naturally.
you know, that sort of thing. Guess you've been in that sort of situation yourself.
Yes, we've been there before, haven't we, Joe? Huh?
There most of the time.
Well, Newton, we
Chad Cooper.
New Orleans, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I take it we're not actually under arrest, then?
No, not actually.
You ignoramus, we're rescued.
Oh, how jolly.
Real jolly.
So what are you doing in town, Chad?
Well, my partner Joe and I are chasing an outlaw called the Pecos Kid.
Pecos Kid, what's he look like? Maybe we've seen him.
That's the problem. Nobody knows what he looks like.
Yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, first things first, we better get you and your friend out of town. You hold on here, and we'll get our horses and meet you back here.
Okay.
Teach you to Framis in the state of Texas.
Tell me, what exactly is Framis?
Well, there's more than one kind. Right, Chad?
Right, Joe. We'll be leaving you about here.
We can't thank you enough. If we can ever reciprocate in kind.
Oh, that's our pleasure, boys. Just one thing. If I were you, I wouldn't show my face around here for a while.
Nor any other portion of our anatomy either.
Good thinking.
We'll take your advice, Chad.
Well, take it easy and lots of luck to you.
With that horse, I'm afraid you're gonna need it.
Thanks again. And you will be careful with that Pecos person, won't you?
Yeah, we can find him.
Nice fellows.
Princes among men.
Newton,
Yes, Dudley.
mind if I ask you a question?
Not at all.
Where are we going?
Home, of course.
We'll never get there. We've got no money.
We're not in jail.
We've got no jobs.
We have our wardrobe trunk.
We're going to get awfully hungry.
We have our health.
We're in terrible trouble, aren't we?
You're not going to cry, are you? Right out here in front of everybody.
In front of whom?
Me. Me.
Dudley.
In these hard times, you've got to put up with anything. In these hard times, you mustn't pick or choose. The famous Players Company has left us up the creek, you see. What wouldn't we give for a cup of tea in these hard times? Things are bad, awful bad. In fact, they've never been worse before. But every single chappie can make a girlie happy. Food is dear, rent is dear, but love is cheap for the time of year. So grab the nearest miss and whisper while you kiss. In these hard times, you've got to put up with anything. In these hard times, you mustn't pick or choose. The famous Players Company has left us off the creek, you see. What wouldn't we give for a cup of tea in these hard times? What wouldn't we give for a cup of tea in these hard times?
Lubbock, 100 miles. Want to try for it?
Shh. He'll faint. Why don't we try for Whiskey Flat? It's the nearest. Maybe we can pick up some eating money.
Good idea. I'm starving. Let's go.
Strategy. I'll go in first.
Leave me out here alone, whatever for?
Because there are two of us.
You and me, right?
Right. And if they're going to be looking, they'll be looking for the two of us.
You and me.
Right again.
But why will they be looking for us?
Because we're touring actors who've recently run afoul of the local constable.
Oh, you mean the sheriff?
Right again. Dudley, you're improving. You really are, you know. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll go in alone. I'll case the town. I'll find out what's happening. Now, if the coast is clear, I'll post some handbills, hire a hall. We'll see what happens.
Wonderful. But you're still leaving me out here alone, and it's Indian country.
Oh, don't be silly. I'll wager there isn't an Indian within 500 miles of here. Maybe they won't see us.
How?
Oh, what?
Just how?
Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm a marshal. I'm the Marshal of Gunslick Gulch.
He's a great friend of the Indians.
And a mighty warrior.
Him no marshal. Him actor. Him on stage Three Forks.
Oh, really? Did you see the show?
We say show.
And what did you think of it?
Huh?
Savages.
How you have it, dude, with lemon and cream.
What are your prices?
2 bits a shot. Second shot's on the house.
Second one's free, huh? Right, well, in that case, I'll have another. Heard it before. Cheers. Man, it's smooth.
Should be. It's been aging since morning.
Hold there! You're dealing from the bottom of the deck. Nobody calls me a crook and lives. You thieving pack rat! You lying coyote! What'd you call me?
A lying coyote. But he didn't mean it, did you? See? Now then, nice cowboy. Hey, easy. What? Somebody stop them. If that bullet goes through him, it'll hit me. They're gonna kill each other. I don't believe it. I could have sworn there.
Ain't nobody shot nobody in this town in 3 months. In fact, nobody's even fired a gun.
Municipal safety campaign?
Town's full of fighting men, willing to die with their boots on. But even the fighting men wants a decent burial. They have a preacher say a few kind words over it.
You mean they haven't got a preacher?
Nope, gave up. Left town 3 months ago.
Maybe it's a good thing. Think of all the lives he saved by not being here.
Yeah, maybe. But it makes it kind of tough on the peaceful folks.
They really could use a preacher, eh?
Ain't had no weddings, no funerals, no christenings, no sermons.
No preacher to deliver a sermon?
Nope.
No one to take up the church collection? Golly, that's an outrage.
I want to be a preacher. Couldn't I play a marshal?
Whiskey Flat does not need a marshal, but it does need a preacher.
The preachers go on and on. Couldn't I play a marshal? Marshals, all they have to say is, howdy, ma'am, and fool around with their guns and things.
Dudley, I really think you should play this part.
Why?
Because if you don't, we're going to starve to death. Look, it's terribly simple. All you've got to do is deliver a sermon, and I'll take up the collection.
Can't perform without a stage.
The whole Wild West is your stage. When you walk into the town of Whiskey Flat, the Reverend Dudley Lester, you'll be walking onto a real stage. With real people.
Real people.
Real scenery. Real food.
Real food.
Real food. No one could do it like you, Dudley.
Do you really think so?
I can see it now. Dudley Lester, the actor who won the West. The man who brought Macbeth to the Mohawks.
Dudley Lester, starring in Preacher Jones Goes West.
Your costume, Preacher Jones. Your audience awaits you in Whiskey Flat.
I shall bring gladness to their hearts.
And sadness to their pocketbooks.
It's a preacher. it is a preacher.
I'm mighty glad to see you, preacher.
Mighty young-looking preacher. Welcome to Whiskey Flat, Parson. My name is Bellflower Fern.
It's very nice of you to make us feel at home.
Oh, well, we haven't had a preacher here for 3 months.
Well, you've got one now. Friends, this is Reverend Jones. And, madam, if you think he looks young, he thinks old.
And this, brethren and sistren, is one of my converts. Yes, when I found this poor, unfortunate soul, he was nothing but a bum. A poor, penniless, drunken, no-good, rotten bum. Yes, it took a lot of time, but I finally showed him the error of his ways.
Hallelujah.
We must all try to remember that in every man there is some good, even in this bum.
Ex-bum.
Well, Preacher Jones, we sure would appreciate it if you'd stay around here in Whiskey Flat for a while. We need you bad.
Well, we haven't had a church service in 3 months of Sundays, nor a wedding.
Well, my friend and I were headed east, but we always try to help others, don't we, Newton?
And in doing so, we also help ourselves.
The room the last preacher had is still vacant at my house.
Oh, madam, I don't think the preacher and I could possibly afford...
Oh, land of Goshen, I'm not asking you to pay.
You don't?
God bless you, my child.
Everybody in town will be glad to chip in just to have a preacher here. We'll pay your expenses.
Well, that's very generous of you all. As I said before, we were headed back east. We're very badly needed back there in the east, aren't we, Newton? But as you good people obviously need preaching to so badly, I'm sure something could be arranged. What do you think, old boy?
I'm sure we could manage to stay for at least one collection as sermon. Sermon.
Well, I know it's just going to be wonderful having you here in town, Preacher Jones. And you too, Brother Bum.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Preacher Jones. Remember me? My name is Bellflower Fern.
I certainly do, Miss Bellflower. May I say, you're looking very pretty today.
Oh, thank you. I guess I look pretty because I'm so happy. You see, now that you're here, I can get married.
Isn't that nice? Married. Married?
Yes, so I thought I'd better come by and tell you the good news.
Yes, of course. Who's the lucky man?
My childhood sweetheart. He's been away for years making a name for himself, but now he's come back and he's asked me to be his wife.
Romance. Young love. How delightful. I really must marry you one of these days.
Oh, thank you, Preacher.
Have you seen Mr. Weeks?
Yes. I'm afraid he went into that awful place. The Silver Dollar Saloon.
Ah, the saloon, yes, of course. The dear boy is no doubt arranging a revival meeting among the sinners. Well, thank you, my dear. It's lovely seeing you again, but I really must be off now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I've been looking all over the place for you.
Oh, well, I've just decided to backslide a little bit, you know. Don't look now. I think people are looking.
Are you a preacher?
I'll have a... Yes, I'm a preacher.
That's right, folks. This gentleman here is Preacher Jones.
Yahoo! We finally got a preacher. And the preacher gets a loser.
My, the power of the spoken word.
Well, howdy, Ben. No offense, Ben. Just a friendly discussion, Ben.
heard there was a preacher around here.
No, sir. Not here.
Father Wilson's a preacher.
Who, me?
Him?
Well, that's all right, boys. I like preachers. Now tell me, mister, you a good preacher?
Good. Why, he gives the most fantastic performance.
I try to be a good man, show the way, bring a little light.
Good. Come here. I'm Ben Conrad. That mean anything to you?
Pleased to meet you, Brother Conrad.
Mr. Conrad's the biggest celebrity around here. Went out in the world and made himself a great reputation. The greatest gunfighter around here.
Oh, really? Nothing I like better than gunfighters.
Well, now then, we're just going to get along fine. Now, preacher, I know you wouldn't accept one, but I'd like to buy your friend here a drink.
Oh, no, I'm not a great one for...
You know, I knew a fellow once who wouldn't drink with me when I invited him. He rode 1,000 miles trying to get away from me, but I followed him. Poor fellow.
Double, please. You know what I always say? A shot in the hand is worth 2 in the head. That's what I always say.
All right, come on, fellas, let's sit down, huh? Pull up a chair there. Now, how long are you going to be here, preacher?
Well, I'll be preaching the sermon on Sunday, and then...
Sunday? Well, now, that's fine. We can have the wedding on Saturday.
Wedding?
Yeah, me and Bellflower Fern is getting hitched. The prettiest little gal in town.
Oh, yes, she certainly is. The only thing is...
Wedding? But I don't see how I can.
I mean, a wedding is so permanent.
Was something wrong about me getting married?
No. I think every man should be married.
No, it's just that, you see, I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to weddings.
Yeah, well, then you got till Saturday to get unrusty, preacher. I want to get married, and when I don't get what I want, I get very unhappy. You understand that? And when I get unhappy, people die.
It's no use, Newton. I can't go through with it.
But you've got to. Ben will kill you if you don't perform the wedding ceremony.
And he'll kill me when he finds out I'm not a real preacher.
There you are. You see, you can't lose. Where you going?
I want to get dressed. Oh! I'm going to get out of here.
Can't. We've got to wait till Sunday for the collection.
Oh, forget it.
Well, then we won't have any money.
Oh, I'm just going home.
Look, do you remember the story about Ben and the man who wouldn't have a drink with him? Do you remember how he ran away and Ben followed? Do you remember what happened?
Dearly beloved brethren, we are gathered here today.
Joe!
Oh, look who's here.
What are you doing here in Whiskey Flat?
Hey, you got your color on,
have I?
Packard.
Oh, yes.
Are we glad to see you? Are we in trouble? You ain't alone, Bart.
We thought perhaps you could help us.
Why, we haven't even been able to help ourselves so far, but we can discuss it over a drink. Come on.
He can't.
He can't? Why, too young?
His collar's on backwards.
Oh, you're not telling me he's a preacher.
I am indeed.
Well, that's just part of our sad story. You see, we met this chap called Ben Conrad, and that's not all. And because we also met a lady called Miss Bellflower, and the trouble is they want to get married, and... Hey!
Drink your milk, Preacher Jones.
There's no need to rub it in.
So you're a genuine, honest-to-goodness registered preacher, huh?
That's just the trouble. I'm not.
And if he performs the wedding on Saturday, well then, poor Bellflower. Such a nice girl.
Pretty, too. In fact, if I weren't a preacher...
Dudley. Well, why don't you boys just sit? Just don't go through with it.
Ben Conrad will kill us. He's a gunman.
Ben Conrad. That ring a bell with you, Joe?
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
There he is.
That's Conrad?
That's him.
Yeah, he does have a look.
Morning, preacher. You're at it kind of early, ain't you?
Good morning, Brother Conrad.
Mr. Cooper. Cooper. Mr. Riley.
Howdy, Conrad.
You friends of the preacher?
Well, you might say that. We're a couple of traveling divinity students.
With guns, huh?
We have a very unruly flock, sir.
And that's the pure gospel.
You all set for the wedding, preacher?
Oh, yes. I can hardly wait.
That's good. I want this hitching to come off without a hitch.
Now that's funny.
Now, you fellas going to be around for my wedding Saturday morning?
I'm afraid not. No, we have a little preaching of our own to do.
That's too bad. If you just be sure that everything works out all right, preacher, you know what happens when I get unhappy.
No. What?
Now, that's funny.
He has got to look, Chad.
Yeah.
You see, if I married him, Bellflower will go away on a honeymoon thinking she's legally married. If he doesn't, he'll kill us.
It seems our boys do have a bit of a problem, Joe. You reckon there's any way we can help them out?
Well, maybe they're worrying themselves about nothing. Mr. Conrad here looks like a real friendly fella. For a killer.
That's exactly what I mean.
Speaking of killers, Joe, do you recollect old three-fingered Jake? Oh, now, there was the same kind of killer, same kind of situation.
Same kind of ending.
What happened?
Oh, I don't think you'd even want to hear about it.
It might make you sick. Chad, we've got to help these boys.
Well, Joe, that's just what we're gonna do, too.
You're gonna shoot him.
Well, now, a ranger can't shoot down a man in cold blood. He hadn't done nothing. Not yet, he had.
You're not gonna tell him that I'm not a real preacher.
Oh, no. You're gonna tell him.
And then if everything works out like it should, well, we'll get to him before he gets to you.
It's an old trick, and it almost always works.
Yeah. That's wonderful, really wonderful.
So you just don't have to worry about your old Joe.
Well, that looks like Jake McBride.
That is Jake McBride.
The last time I seen him, he was traveling with a Pecos kid. And if he's around here...
So's the Pecos kid. Now, where do you figure he might be headed?
We better find out.
Hey, Chad, Joe, what about...
Well, why don't you two fellas put your head together and try to come up with something else? And don't get him mad, at least till we get back.
It's nice to have friends when you're far away from home.
Now, don't you forget Saturday morning, preacher. I'm gonna be flat unhappy if this ain't the best wedding this town has ever seen. And you know what happens when I get unhappy.
Now, that's not funny.
Well, there's Jake, Mitch Hardesty, some of the other boys.
It looks like they're set for a wait.
Yeah, I reckon.
You suppose it's for the Pecos kid?
I reckon.
Well, they can wait. We can wait.
Yeah, I reckon.
Miss Bellflower, you really do look wonderful today.
Thank you.
Ben is really getting a wonderful prize. You haven't changed your mind by any chance, have you?
Oh, Mr. Weeks, you're such a tease.
Yes, I'm
Ben Conrad is the answer to any girl's dream. He's so manly and so commanding. And...
He's commanding, all right.
Oh, Ben, honey, turn around. Must have seen me before the wedding, honey. It's bad luck.
Is everything all set?
I'm afraid so. I mean, yes.
You got the ring?
The ring? The ring. Do you want it now?
No, stupid. You give it to me when the preacher asked for it. Ain't you ever stood up before?
Oh, yes. It's just this time I feel a little dizzy.
Where's the preacher?
In the chapel.
Doing what?
Praying.
What for?
Miracle, I think.
Get him.
Yes, sir. What are you doing there?
Would you believe I lost a collar button?
Out. Come on.
Newton, I just can't marry them. It wouldn't be fair to Bellflower.
If you don't marry them, Ben is going to be very unhappy. Unhappy twice.
Huh?
Bang, bang. One for you, one for me.
Wait, I've got it. I know how we can stop the ceremony.
How?
We'll set fire to the church.
That's the most horrible idea I've ever heard of. We can't set fire to the church.
Why not?
We need it for the Sunday collections.
Preacher, you gonna marry me or not?
I thought you were planning to marry Miss Bellflower.
That's not funny. We'll be right with you, sir.
All right, we'll make it snappy. I'm in a hurry.
That's one of his happier moods.
Newton, that man will kill me when he finds out I'm not a preacher.
Dudley, if you're not a preacher, what are you?
Well, I'm petrified. How about that?
Oh, Poppycock, you're a great actor playing the part of a preacher. You, Dudley Lester, must believe the part. Now, say to yourself, I am a preacher.
I am a... It's no use.
Let me hear you say it. I am a preacher.
I can't.
Drink this. All right? Good. Now, let me hear you say it. I am a preacher.
I'm Bishop Lobcorn.
Perfect.
I'm Bishop Lobcorn.
This rock's about as hard as your saddle.
I reckon.
Maybe the kid ain't coming, Joe.
Do you think they know where he is?
Well, I think we might ask them.
They're liable to just hesitate a little about telling us.
Well, then we'll be firm, Joe. Gentle, but firm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
Waiting's over, boys.
Shucks, Chad. Looks like we killed them all.
Oh, no, Joe. I just winged old Jake here.
Howdy, Jake! Don't be so cheerful. You busted my shoulder.
I could have been aiming for your head.
Where's Paco's kid?
Well, looks like we're going to have to heat up the fire, Joe. Jake looks a mite chilly.
Howdy, Jake.
What are you gonna do, torture me?
And I wouldn't do anything like that, Jake. We're friends. I'm just gonna dig that bullet out of this shoulder.
And then I'm going to cauterize the wound, that's all.
All right. We're supposed to meet the kid on the Furnace Wells Road this morning. He'll be on the stage.
Well, where is he now, Jake?
Whiskey Flat.
Whiskey Flat? What name's he going under, Jake?
His real name, Ben Conrad.
Dud Newton.
Yeah, and if Conrad finds out about Dudley,
He's gonna be real unhappy.
and that ain't going to be funny.
Let's go, let's go.
Dearly beloved, friends and neighbors, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel the ceremony.
What do you mean?
I've lost my book.
Oh, that's it, folks. Wedding's off. Don't miss the big sermon on Sunday. And
Now, wait a minute. You're a preacher, ain't you? You must have done this lots of times before. Don't you know the words by heart by now?
Well, I'm rather slow at learning, you see. Besides, I like to be accurate.
Yeah, well, you just say them words good enough so that me and Bellflower's married. You understand?
You shouldn't ad-lib a wedding ceremony, you know. I mean, I always say, if a thing's worth doing, then it's
Shut up. All right, now you get started, preacher.
Dearly beloved, friends and neighbors, we are gathered here today to join in holy wedlock the party of the first part, Bellflower Fern, with the party of the second part, Ben Conrad.
That's more like it.
Do you, Ben, promise to honor, cherish, and take real good care of this woman?
I do.
And do you, Bellflower, promise to honor, cherish, and avoid this man?
What?
No, I mean, obey this man.
I do.
Are there any objections to this marriage? Any at all?
Hurry, 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 folks. Come on, roll up. Get your objections in before it's too late. Come on now, sir. Now, sir. You look objectionable. Do you object? You know. No objections. I step down.
Cowards. Oh, well, as there are obviously no objections, we're obviously forced to continue. May we have the ring?
The ring?
The ring.
The ring.
Oh, the ring. Oh, didn't I give it to you?
I'll give it to you if you don't give it to me.
Here it is. I'm terribly sorry. Right there. Oh, I thought... That way. Look, try under there, man. That's all right. There you go. Over there. No, looks as if it's lost.
That's it. No ring. Ceremony's off. Can't have a wedding without a ring.
That's it, folks. Been one of those days, isn't it, really? All right, if everyone could file out by the north door, then I think...
Hold it. We'll just use your ring.
This ring?
Mm-hmm.
This ring? No. It's stuck. Stuck for years. It's...
All right. The ring. Now, what's next?
Repeat after me. I, Ben.
I, Ben.
Being of sound mind and judgment.
Being of sound mind and judgment. Ain't that for a will?
I told you I need the book.
Wait a minute. Just stay where you are and finish the ceremony.
By whatever authority I happen to have at the moment, I hereby pronounce you man and wife.
Looks like I owe you and the preacher a little something.
Oh, just pay us what you think the little woman is worth to you.
There's $5.
She's worth more than that as a foot warmer.
You trying to be funny?
Oh, just a little joke. Very little.
Well, that's all, folks. Time that me and Bellflower come on right along here, Bellflower. Time we was leaving on our honeymoon.
But you can't.
Why not?
Not without giving us a chance to toast your happiness.
Why?
Toast the bride and groom, yes.
To the bride and groom.
Well, so long, folks, and thanks a lot.
I've got a toast.
Good boy.
May the groom's business continue to prosper. The best I could manage.
Well, thanks very much.
Before you go...
No more toasts. We're heading for El Paso.
No more toasts? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have perhaps forgotten the most important toast of all. Are we so callous and unpatriotic to forget our beloved president, Rutherford B. Hayes? To the president. To the president. And I propose another toast to the vice president.
To William A. Wheeler,
Who's that?
the vice president.
Well,
dear friends, shall we have a moment of silence in honor of those who died in the Mexican War? Let us bow our heads.
Mexican War was over 30 years ago.
Some of us forget so soon.
Come on, Bellflower, we're getting out of here.
Impossible. It wouldn't be decent to leave without serenading the bride.
Waiting, oh, you know I'm waiting. I miss you, honey, you know I do. Lonely, just for you only. You know no one else but you. Waiting, you know I'm waiting. You know my heart, it's here now.
Now, wait a minute. That's enough serenade. I like your music, but Bellflower and me is leaving on our honeymoon right now.
That does it. They're on their way to El Paso.
We still have 12 hours left.
How'd you work that out?
I loaned Ben a horse and wagon. With that horse, we could beat him on foot. So we'll take the stagecoach and we'll be there before him.
And then what?
We keep keeping them apart.
Newton, it's hopeless. We'll be keeping them apart for the rest of our lives.
You worded that perfectly. The rest of our lives. Come on.
Where they? There they are. Come on, Preacher Jones and Brother Bun.
Come on, we gotta catch them. With this horse? The wind behind us is faster than walking. Come on, boy. You can do it. Come on. Come on then, boy. Come on, Lightning. Lightning, come on then. You did it. We're moving.
Oh, it's no use, Newton. Let's forget it.
Tell that to Ben Conrad. He never forgets.
Oh, you're right. But how are we going to ever catch up with them?
Well, maybe the stagecoach will break down. I mean, maybe someone will hold it up. Quick, get to the wardrobe trunk. That's it.
What for?
Well, from now on, you're no longer a preacher. You're a highway robber. And so am I.
All right, let's see how it looks. Pull your mask up. Wonderful, Dudley. Simply wonderful.
What good will it do, holding them up?
But it's going to stop them from going on their honeymoon, isn't it? We'll kidnap Bellflower, and then we'll tell her the truth.
With these prop guns?
What about them?
Ben's got real ones.
We'll get the drop on him. Look, you've got to remember you're playing the part of the fastest gun in the West. That's it.
Oh, it's hopeless, Newton. Why, the way this nag is traveling?
Well, the way this nag is galloping along, you'd think that instead of heading for El Paso, we were going to New York.
He obviously doesn't like New York. Why would anyone want to go back to Three Forks?
New York! New York! That's it. Hmm? That's the answer.
What is?
Say New York and she stops dead. She does want to go home. But if you say Three Forks...
Hey, there it is! Masks up, guns out. Good.
Pull over! This is a stick-up! Pull over! This is a stick-up! I said this is a stick-up!
This is a hold-up! Pull over!
Then what are you going to do?
New York! New York!
Somebody to be a little more careful about what stages they stick up.
Put that gun down. Oh, really? Now, do be careful, please. That hurt.
Now, you just watch it.
Watch what?
Whatever it is you're supposed to watch at a time like this.
I think you're just awful for holding us up. We're on our honeymoon.
You just think you are.
You folks just step down off the coach there and...
Be careful, please. These guns cost money.
All right, you two, take off those masks.
Come on, we're incognito.
I said take them off.
Why, it's Preacher Jones and Brother Bum.
Yeah, there sure is something funny about this.
Doesn't seem very funny to me.
I told you two not to make me unhappy. Now I am unhappy. You know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Mr. Conrad, please.
Preacher, you must know a couple of prayers.
Mr. Conrad,
well,
please.
you better start praying now.
Ben, don't.
We won't cause you any trouble.
Yep, I'm gonna guarantee that.
If you let us go, we'll go right back to Three Forks.
New York! New York!
Oh, Ben.
He's unconscious. That'll teach him to fool around with us.
You brutes, you did this to him.
Did you do this to him?
Well, it was an accident.
You've hurt him. Maybe you've killed him.
I wouldn't be worrying too much about him, ma'am. That's the Pecos kid.
Pecos kid?
Pecos kid?
Oh, that's impossible. He's Ben Conrad, my husband.
Well, he may be Ben Conrad, man, but he's also the Pecos kid. Wanted for 14 murders, 23 robberies. Why, he's one of the worst outlaws in the whole state of Texas.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, that's terrible. I just married him.
No, I kind of doubt that, ma'am.
That's right, ma'am. You're not really married. In fact, Preacher Jones isn't really a preacher. He's an actor.
An actor?
Had you convinced, didn't I?
You mean I'm not married to him? He's not my husband?
No, ma'am, he's just another killer heading for a rope. Give me a hand, will you, Joe? Yeah. Excuse us.
Oh, well, how can I ever thank you? If it hadn't been for you, I might have been married to that horrible outlaw.
Well, Miss Bellflower, now that I'm no longer your preacher, perhaps you and I could get to know one another a little better.
Not now, stupid. She's just lost her husband.
Yes. Besides, I could never think of you as anything but my preacher.
You see, Dudley, what a sublime actor you really are. And now, Miss Bellflower, since I am definitely not a preacher, might I call upon you this evening?
No. I'm busy mourning this evening.
Oh.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Well, I've got some good news for you. There's a $1,000 reward out for the capture of the Pecos kid.
And from the looks of things, it's all yours.
Ours?
$1,000?
In money?
Well, I reckon.
Do you suppose we could have it now?
You suppose you could wait till you get back to town?
I suppose so. Perhaps I was a little bit hasty wanting to go home after all.
Dudley?
Yes, Newton?
After we've collected this reward, you know we must do, don't you?
So don't tell me you want to go back to Three Forks.